Hey everybody, Pastor Sam here, and welcome to $2 Epistle. Today's letter comes to us all the way from Rome, Italy, and says, Dear Pastor Sam, my friend and I were hoping that you could settle a little something for us. How are we made right with God? Sincerely, Confused Believer. Thanks for your question, Confused Believer. Well, Abraham was, humanly speaking, the founder of our Jewish nation. What did he discover about being made right with God? If his good deeds had made him acceptable to God, he would have had something to boast about. But that was not God's way. For the scriptures tell us Abraham believed God, and God counted him as righteous because of his faith. When people work, their wages are not a gift, but something that they have earned. But people are counted as righteous, not because of their work, but because of their faith in God who forgives sinners. Clearly, God's promise to give the whole earth to Abraham and his descendants was based not on his obedience to God's law, but on a right relationship with God that comes by faith. If God's promise is only for those who obey the law, then the faith is not necessary and the promise is pointless. For the law always brings punishment on those who try to obey it. The only way to avoid breaking the law is to have no law to break. So the promise is received by faith. It is given as a free gift, and we are all certain to receive it, whether or not we live according to the law of Moses, if we have faith like Abraham's. For Abraham is the father of all who believe. That is why the scriptures, what they mean when God told him, I have made you the father of many nations. This happened because Abraham believed in the God who brings the dead back to life and who creates new things out of nothing. I hope this has answered your question today, Confused Believer. This has been your $2 Epistle. I'm Pastor Sam. We'll see you next week. Shalom.